rattlesnake too?
Huh?
Rattlesnake too?
We never ran into many rattlesnakes where we were.
Okay.
But, you know, ain't none of us scared of snakes, you know. And I don't eat rattlesnake. Larry eat anything that don't eat him. I tell you, I don't eat rattlesnake. I don't eat turtles. You know, but I'm telling you, man, you cannot beat farm life because you learn electricity, how to deal with electricity. You learn how to build stuff. You learn how to work on tractors. You learn how to work on trucks. You know,
and dig ditches and farm the land. Yeah.
And you learn how to plan things.
Yes.
You know, actually what you are, you're agricultural engineers, what you
That's
are.
what it is.
You see, but you learn all facets. So when I got in the shoe shop, a lot of things I already knew how to do. You know what I mean? Like PVC pipe and about electricity, the ground and all that, and the positive. I mean, it's just part of your everyday life. And the biggest thing, you learn how to cook.
Yeah. For yourself.
If you want to eat,
yeah.
When you come in from school, everybody else is working, got to fix you something to eat. You better not be slow about it. See, I tell you, learn how to cook.
These kids, they wait on you to cook something or to fix something in their face.
Farm life gives you an appreciation of life. Because you see, you know, animals born. I bet you I done pulled, help deliver, oh my God, probably over 1,000 calves. Larry's probably 10 times that. You know, because you can tell when the cow's having a problem. The calf is backwards, you gotta push it back in, turn it around, get his nose up on his front feet, and help pull him out. Coming backwards. Oh yeah.
And this was learned by on-the-job experience.
This is learned by on-the-job experience. Period. And didn't think nothing of it. I mean, you go out there, have your arm up in the cow, trying to turn, hope she don't really push hard because you can break your arm.
Wow.
And then help the calf out. The calf come out, get that stuff over his nose, that membrane so he can breathe. Oh, I done operated on a cow. Some of them, you know, a cow's got 3 stomachs, 4 stomachs, and they eat everything and they regurgitate as well. A lot of times there's wiring stuff in it. Because when they're like 6 months or so, they put a magnet not that long, not that big around it, and it catches that wire.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get so much wiring and start working toward their heart. We tie them up in the barn, the vet, cut them, pull all that out, and find the wire that's infected.
Just like that.
I've done all that. And that's before I was 10. I'm 10. I'm telling you, before I was 10. And you know, all this amplified as I grew. You know, by the time I was, freshman in high school, the guy that feeds the cows, he had went and got another job. I was feeding the cow. That was my job.
What time did you start this?
Milk, huh?
Right before school? Or
Get up at 2 o'clock, help milk cows. I milked till about 4. That means they ain't got but an hour or so left. I go get the wagon loaded with hay or silage or whatever, feed the cows before I go to school.
Wow.
Every morning. Come in the evening, help milk a little bit, go feed them in the evening.
Wow.
Load the trailer for the next day. I'm going to tell you, it was more fun than anything.
Kept you guys in shape too, I bet.
I'm going to tell you, yeah. It really did.
Wow.
It really did. We had good food.
So what about any situations with beehives and hornets' nests and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, we went through all that. So we did. Beehives, hornets' nests. We didn't wear no shoes, stickers in the foot, cow stepping on your foot. You know, let us find a beehive. Hornet's nest, wasp nest.
Any fresh honey adventures or none of that? Or
we never did do the fresh honey because we always did, we always mess with them. 62, you see, and by the time I was going to school, even in college, I had a career because I figured if college didn't work out, I could always go to farming. So that's what the farmer do for you,
So horses and cows are
well, we had a couple of horses that pulled the wagon when it's wet. You couldn't use the tractor. We used them 2 horses, because they could pull the feed wagon and stuff. But we had a bunch of cows. We milk 110 a day. They get up at twice a day. 2 in the morning and milk till about 5:30 or so. Go to school, and then come back from school and help milk, feed cows on the weekend. Or there ain't no school. Dehorn, castrate.
Seriously?
And All that, yeah, fixed fence. Oh yeah, yeah.
So
we still in grade school, you know.
So, so you know about so is it so have you tried mountain rocky oysters, as they say?
I don't eat mountain oysters. My family do, Larry do. I don't eat mountain oysters.
You ever tried when you were younger? You tried it though.
I did not try it. I would not try it. Just like I don't eat liver. I don't eat heart.
Yeah.
I don't eat none of those meat.
Entrails, right?
No. Well, I eat chitlins.
Okay. Oh, I love me some
chitlins and tripe. But
yes.
I'm telling you, man, you know, I'm telling you, before we was even 10 years old, we're doing this. And then as we grew up, we just kind of, you know, on the farm, you know, in our grandfather and them, they, you know, doing other things with other places. We just took over doing it. Probably still been doing it if they hadn't sold. We was working for a lady. If she hadn't sold a place, I would have probably been on the farm as long as Larry. He was a trigger boss for like 50 years.
What's a trigger boss?
Trigger boss, them Russians. Triggerbov, Tomachov, Warkov. They came from Russia, and what happened is when they came, all this land out here, they let them homestead it for 5 cents an acre. That's why they got so much land and stuff out here.
Got it.
And that's why they made so much money. Now the older ones are dying off, the younger ones are selling the land. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't appreciate that.
So,
yeah,
you know, they don't want to do that type of work. But if I had the money, I'd get me a place like this, a big enough place I could have some beef and horses and stuff. I don't deal with chickens. No.
Do you eat? Would you even consider doing your own meat, like hanging your meat, like having?
Oh yeah, we have our own meat. Oh yes, most definitely. We never have to buy no meat. Raise your own beef. I ain't gonna raise no hog because that's too messy. But if you want a hog, go get one. Have Larry kill it. You know, we butcher and stuff like that.
So y'all know how to cut a whole cow and. Serious? That is badass.
Oh,
excuse me, that is hot. That's bad.
You gotta hang your beef for about a week so it ages. You know, fresh beef.
Put salt on it or anything?
You don't put salt on it. Let it hang in the cooler under 55 degrees.
Look at that. That's wisdom right there, man.
I'll tell you. So,
wow.
I'll tell you. No, farm life was great. Like I say, I was driving tractors before I was like 8. Couldn't sit down, but I could stand up and drive the tractor, feed the cows. Working on tractors and stuff, changing the oil. It was just part of life. Part of life. And then we had a canal. We go fishing.
Crawdad fishing anytime?
Huh?
Crawdad fishing?
Oh, we can crawdads, everything.
Turtles.
Turtles, everything out there. The Grand Canal, you can't go down there. Ain't nothing else. Nothing but houses. No, I say even now. Every child that gets out of high school that don't want to go to college should be on a farm 3 years or boot camp. You don't have to go in the Army, just go into boot camp 3 years. You learn respect and discipline. Not only respect for yourself, but respect for God and nature. You see, and everything on the farm.
And hard work.
That's what I'm saying. Everything on the farm is around what God has done. You know what I'm saying? So you learn to appreciate nature. When you can appreciate nature, appreciate yourself, then you can deal with people.
That is so true.
There's so many kids nowadays raised with these
oh yeah, devices.
Electronic devices.
Yeah, they're stuck in the room.
They have no respect for themselves because they're on that device and they so realistic that they're cutting their head off, blood and all this. And see, that's why a lot of times these young kids get out there with these guns and kill somebody and they freak out because they think it's like TV and one of those games.
It's fantasy.
You shoot somebody, they dead. No. You shoot somebody, it's a nasty process. They mess on themselves. They're screaming if they can, and they're peeing all over themselves. It's not a pretty sight, you see. But these games are showing that, oh well, you know, ninja cuts their head off, they die, and then the blood flows.
And then push restart.
That's what push restart. No, life ain't no restart. Life is real. I'm telling you. And see, that's why people lose respect for themselves, lose respect for women, lose respect for the elderly. My kids the same way. You know, my kids, you know, of course, Joe was with us, but, you know, that's still no excuse. Indiana, the youngest one's in Indiana. But the older one's 50, the youngest is like 41. I had them all close together. I got one in Wisconsin, supposedly. I don't know, I've never seen it or heard. She said she never let me see it because I wouldn't stay there. Then I have twins that got lost. I mean, they were stillborn, and I had 2 more. So I got about 10 total, 6 alive. Yeah.
Wow.
6.
And you still a young man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You look good, brother. You really do. And I appreciate your time and you give me all this wisdom because.
Well, the thing is it's how you eat, you take care of yourself, you get your sleep. This is God's temple. You can't abuse it. And that's the problem. If you start abusing this, you abuse others. It's God's temple. See, people say, yeah, how old are you? So how do you think I am? Oh, you about 55. I said, you better put 20-something years almost on that. No, I said, born in 46, you do the math.
Mm-hmm.
And feel good, I'm telling you. So,
yeah, that's good. And you wake up every day with a smile on your face, thanking God.
Thanking God. I'm going to tell you, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. And see, you know, if people want to drink, fine. I don't drink. I don't have no taste for it. I came from a family that would be considered alcoholic, where they drank every day, but they didn't act the food. Mm-hmm. You know, as far as smoking, I never did see anything that was any benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? It gave you a sore throat, bad taste in breath, but as far as smoking, I don't have that. My habit was milk. I drank. Oh my God!
Seriously?
I drank so much milk.
You a milk person?
Even now, I drink so much milk, but my kidney doctor took me off of it. I can drink a cup of
1%
a week.
Oh.
No, I get the good stuff. I get the good stuff, but I could drink. I used to get 2 gallons of milk, put one in the freezer when it get a little slushy.
All day long.
Hours, that's gone.
Wow.
I love milk.
Now, see, that's how I am with tea.
See, I love milk. So, but like I said, I'm not a perfect person. I'm a sinner saved by grace. I do things I shouldn't do. I sin, but it's just certain things I don't do, especially with my body. Period. You know, I'm supposed to stay away from seafood, but I love seafood. That's what gave me the gout. You know, I never was much of a meat eater as far as beef. On the farm, I was mostly fish, chicken, and pork. But then when I was 22, I got allergic to chicken, so I'm just down. I don't eat chicken. I haven't eaten chicken since I was 22. Chicken product. Well, I can eat eggs, but no meat. You know, you can fry chicken and leave it there. As long as you don't break it open, I'm fine. When you break it open, that smell just makes me turn crazy.
Gotcha.
I think I ate so much of it.
Right.
Because as a kid, I used to eat morning, noon, and night.
The legendary Larry Smith. She teach me how to fish out here in this riverbank. Where we at? Canal. Putting it together, as you can see. Got the hat to match. Yes, Lord.
After a while, he just lays up there and skis across the water. You don't move.
And
Tilapia do about the same thing.
And there's bass in here too?
Oh yeah, large amount.
And they take those that lure that makes the sound?
The rattler?
Yeah, rattler, yeah.
I had a different kind. I got mine caught broken. I never did get another one. When I was catching them on that old brown grasshopper.
Oh, okay. Is it on top of the water? Like, are you moving it around?
Grasshopper, well, you put a little weight on it so as you move it, he's under the water.
Right. Well, thank you, Larry, for taking me fishing today. It was an honor. I appreciate it. You showed me a little spot.
The thing is, I didn't get your number. You call me, and I call you.
Okay.
Well, it don't make any difference during the week unless I got a doctor's appointment.
No doubt.
And I get my nephew Anthony. He like he's raised out here with him.
Yeah.
We'll laugh at him. Sometimes he looks really big. When they got you right. You get all his worms too.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll catch one. I got you some.